everyone. Welcome back to Sustainable Environment, the channel where we explore practical ideas and global efforts for a greener, fairer world. Whether you're a student, a sustainability professional, or just someone who cares about the future, you're in the right place. Today's topic is one that affects every one of us, no matter where we live. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. So, what exactly are these goals, and why is 2030 such a big deal? To understand the Sustainable Development Goals, we need to rewind a bit. The story starts decades ago, when world leaders realized that global challenges like poverty, inequality, and environmental damage could no longer be solved by individual countries alone. In 1992, the world gathered in Rio de Janeiro for the Earth Summit, a major moment for environmental cooperation. That's where the idea of sustainable development, meeting our needs without compromising future generations, was first globally recognized. Fast forward to the year 2000, when the United Nations launched the Millennium Development Goals, or MDGs. These 8 goals focused on fighting poverty, improving education, and reducing child mortality, and they made real progress by 2015. But global challenges were changing. Climate change, inequality, and overconsumption were rising. At the Rio Plus 20 Summit in 2012, the world agreed we needed a new, more ambitious plan. One that addressed people, planet, peace, and prosperity. And that brings us to September 25th, 2015. At the United Nations headquarters in New York, 193 countries came together and adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, featuring 17 Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. These goals are a global call to action to end poverty, protect the environment, and ensure peace and well-being for all by the year 2030. Since then, governments, businesses, communities, and individuals have been working together to turn these goals into reality. But we still have a long way to go. Now that we know where the SDGs came from, let's explore each of the 17 goals and how they're shaping a better future for everyone. 1. No poverty. Poverty isn't just about having no money. It's about lacking access to food, healthcare, shelter, education, and safety. SDG 1 aims to end poverty in all its forms, everywhere. That means reducing the number of people living on less than $1.90 a day, creating social protection systems, and ensuring equal access to resources and services for the most vulnerable, including women, children, and people living in conflict zones. 2. Zero hunger. Over 800 million people still go to bed hungry every night. Goal 2 targets ending hunger, achieving food security, improving nutrition, and promoting sustainable agriculture. That includes supporting small farmers, reducing food waste, and building more climate-resilient food systems, because a world with enough food for all is possible. 3. Good health and well-being. Health is a basic human right. SDG 3 ensures access to quality healthcare for all, from maternal and child health to vaccinations, mental health, and emergency care. It also tackles diseases like HIV/AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis, and focuses on reducing traffic deaths, pollution-related illnesses, and substance abuse. The goal? To help people everywhere live longer, healthier lives. 4. Quality education. Education unlocks opportunity. Goal 4 promotes inclusive and equitable quality education at all levels, from early childhood to lifelong learning. It focuses on eliminating barriers like gender inequality, poverty, and geography that keep millions of children out of school. Better education leads to better jobs, stronger economies, and empowered citizens. 5. Gender equality. Even today, girls and women face discrimination in many parts of the world. SDG 5 aims to achieve gender equality by ending violence, eliminating forced marriage and female genital mutilation, and ensuring equal access to education, work, and leadership. Empowering women and girls helps build stronger, more equal societies. 6. Clean water and sanitation. Safe water is life. Goal 6 ensures clean water and sanitation for all, something 1 in 3 people in the world still don't have. It includes improving water quality, protecting water ecosystems, and managing water use sustainably, because every drop counts. 7. Affordable and clean energy. Access to affordable, reliable, and sustainable energy is key to development. Goal 7 supports expanding renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower, especially in low-income and remote areas. It also aims to make energy more efficient and cut reliance on fossil fuels that drive climate change. 8. Decent work and economic growth. Everyone deserves the chance to work with dignity. SDG 8 promotes inclusive economic growth, productive employment, and decent work for all. It focuses on youth employment, fair wages, innovation, and small business support, while making sure growth doesn't harm people or the planet. Industry, innovation, and infrastructure. A modern world needs resilient infrastructure and sustainable industries. Goal 9 encourages innovation, investment in public transport, renewable energy, clean technology, and access to internet and mobile networks, especially in developing countries. It's about building the systems we need for tomorrow's economy. 10. Reduced inequalities. Inequality between and within countries continues to hold people back. Goal 10 aims to reduce income and opportunity gaps based on age, sex, disability, race, or background. It promotes policies that empower disadvantaged communities, ensure equal rights, and support safe migration and inclusion. 11. Sustainable cities and communities. Over half the world's population lives in cities, and that number is growing. Goal 11 is about making cities inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. It includes access to affordable housing, public transport, green spaces, and disaster-resilient infrastructure, so urban life can be better for everyone. 12. Responsible consumption and production. We take more from the earth than it can give. Goal 12 is about doing more and better with less. That means reducing food and plastic waste, improving recycling, encouraging sustainable business practices, and making conscious choices as consumers. It's about building a circular economy where nothing goes to waste. 13. Climate action. Our climate is changing fast, and it's affecting every corner of the world. Goal 13 calls for urgent climate action, cutting greenhouse gas emissions, investing in renewable energy, and helping communities adapt to extreme weather. This goal supports the Paris Agreement and reminds us that the window to act is closing. 14. Life below water. Our oceans cover 70% of the planet, but they're under threat. Goal 14 is about protecting marine ecosystems, reducing plastic and chemical pollution, ending overfishing, and conserving coastal areas. Healthy oceans are critical to life on Earth, livelihoods, and climate balance. 15. Life on land. Forests, wetlands, and wildlife are disappearing fast. Goal 15 works to protect, restore, and sustainably use land ecosystems. It includes reforestation, conservation of endangered species, combating desertification, and halting biodiversity loss, all key to a healthy planet. 16. Peace, justice, and strong institutions. Peace, freedom, and justice are essential for sustainable development. Goal 16 promotes strong institutions, access to justice for all, and inclusive societies. It calls for an end to violence, corruption, and exploitation, while ensuring freedom of speech and legal rights are protected. 17. Partnerships for the goals. No country can achieve the SDGs alone. Goal 17 emphasizes the need for global partnerships between governments, businesses, civil society, and individuals. It calls for resource sharing, cooperation to make these goals a global success. The SDGs are more than just a list, they're a vision for a better future. And while 2030 might seem far off, the time to act is now. From governments to individuals, we all have a role to play. Which SDG will you take action on today? If this video helped you understand the UN SDGs better, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Sustainable Environment for more videos that inspire action and impact. Tell us in the comments, which goal do you care most about and why?